this is NagiX. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we will talk about Archer build. So before we start, I just give you some update on the not ongoing war, but yeah, Gas called off the merger and Myth now become a neutral alliance, which is fine because neutral means there's no enemy and there is no union or allies. But for now, we will for this alliance, we will continue to grow until season 3, and let's see what happened in the season 3. And overall, we will just support all the other alliance maybe because on the upcoming on the season 3, um, I believe that there is a one whole nation or this upcoming merge. I don't know if the older server will mix to the other older server, so we don't know what will happen. That, but let's see. I don't know. Or just like as 1-2, it become they add another two server maybe. I don't know. But now before we start, I just want to some highlights and giving some reviews on this just discovered game that I recently checked. But this game is already published on last 2002, or rather 2022, or last year. In the Farlight Games is this is like released by the Farlight Games too, and this light. So I don't know. I just check this. This light is just there. So the I love the graphics. That's why I just want to play this game because the graphics very cool, and there is all different kind of legendaries here. By the way, this game is a gacha game. So which is if you like building a team player or 5v5 um characters that you need to build each unique synergies skill to one another. I love the graphics, guys, because I just want to support Farlight games because they already having a good or graphics. Also under Lilith. Lilith is one of the publisher of this game, and yeah, Lilith and Farlight is doing good in terms of um, very realistic character, like in the Call of Dragons. Also, I get some new heroes here. I just just roll some dice and getting some RNG, hopefully. But for now, I just want have one, two, three, four, four legendary only. And also, I just recently I got this Gaius guy. Yeah, yeah, is Zeus like. But also, they have also this like a Poseidon, I think. Where is it? Yeah, there's a mythical characters, and some are revision or creative minds and designs and different stuff like that. If you go to check the yeah, this is the atlas or the gallery of espers, or the hero is called this espers. And espers, yeah, espers are the like a hero here. And yeah, you can roll some dice here. Yeah, this is make yeah, you get your some legendary here. And also there's story here, and the story is very good. And upon completion of the story, on the chapter rather, you will get some completion gems here. Yeah, you just need to complete that. For this account is also free to play. I don't know should I spend or not, but I just tried the game, and so far is very good. If you love music, and if you love gacha, and also you love the graphics, yeah, you can also have here music, bar music, city music. You just play it along the way while you're playing the game, and it's so very fun. And yeah, so that's it for the this slide. So I have my account here, NagiX Gaming. You can add me. I'm in Rituals Miracle server, and yeah. Also, we have a club here, PH Energy. So if you want to join us, club guys, yeah, I just started this like a week ago, and yeah. So that's it for the disliked game. So let's go about to our main agenda. So which is the archer build. So first up, I will just select one archer here. So yeah, Nico. So Nico is engineering precision marksman. So as you can see here, so we just give a brief short description of their skill first. First, Nico's skill is piercing shot. So it deals a skill damage factor of total of on the max level of skill is 1400, and also very this is very useful of the depth reduction. Once you hit the enemy with your skill, they have this depth reduction, and yeah, well, 15%. All right. So next one is the engineering skills, which is terms on destroying or building. This unit, or rather this legendary Legion, is good in destroying buildings and build a building. I hope you can my you can get my what I'm saying, guys. Engineering here is very unique. Like in that, we don't have in engineering stuff in Rise of Kingdom, but in this game, or in this current game, or this civilization game, there is called engineering. So it, this commander excels in building and destroy buildings on the world map. Okay, more efficient and more quickly, or quickly and more efficient. Okay, so let's talk about this third tier, the agile development. This give boost to Nico because the marks, or if you have all your marksman unit only have this physical bonus damage of 14 and up to max to 20%. Also, there are another bonus. So this third skill is very good because they give a lot of bonus of enhancement on the skill. So on the on the second description is marksman unit def bonus. So you, on the first skill, when you hit the enemy, you uh, gain also having this fixed the defense bonus up to 10%. Not so so tough, but it's like another boost of 10 to 10%. I don't know if this is feasible here, but the damage here did not exceed like 100k, but also 1,000 only. That's why I think the bonuses is enough for this. Unlike on the Rise of Kingdom, you can deal more 100,000 and thousand and damage, but here is just very decent damage and more realistic rather. But I'm not saying the Rise of Queen not realistic, but the damage here is just kind of low in a maximum output. But yeah, anyway, on the said that Grace Mar Ballista. So the Grace Mars Ballista is give also bonus. So as you can see, Nico is very good in terms of um, um, hunting behemoths and PvP because he has a lot of these bonuses. Also, if you already max Nico, so I was just working on Nico, but I want to max his Nico zone as possible, and it gives a normal attack and counter damage, or counter attack bonus damage. So for this stuff, currently in level 3 and maximum of 20%. So Nico is very a little bit tanky, but not super tanky. So the workaround here is the if you attacked by another legion, you will gain 100%. But on this 100% counter attack damage. But for this, it's just a bonus counter attack damage. If you're dealing one is to one damage to the other legion, it will just boost the one damage or 1 point damage up to 20%. So it's like 20, just like that. Yeah. So next is bullseye. So this bullseye barrage. So it gives a passive for Nico that every time he launches a normal attack on the target that already has a deeper spirit. So every time this skill and inflicts defense break at the same time, reducing the target's defense, um, it will enhance or it will have 80 percent chance to deal additional hero skill bonus or hero skill damage or other damage. So yeah, so Nico is very very good in terms of PvP and hunting behemoths. All right, so let's talk about the builds. All right, so I will just yeah, there's a behemoth build here and main I just working on, but yeah, let's have is a plain or blank talent skill. So first, if you want build Nico for PvP, so I advise to build the overall attack, overall speed, and overall health. Also get the arrow of precision because we will maximize the Nico's potential in precision build. So okay, so we will not build Nico on rather on the side of the engineering phase because we need to excel his potential or skill potential on the precision skills. All right, so let's build this overall attack again. So build adrenaline rush. It deals additional normal attack damage, boosting the attack damage or normal attack damage rather. So next, let's build what's con more counterattack. Nah. We just need to focus on more on increasing Nico's attack. So this one is strengthen weaponry. So your leader deals 1% hero or less hero skill, but their attack will increase. All right, so I will talk about this less hero skill damage because if you deal, because we need to maximize Nick, right? So we need this strength in weaponry. Um, because there is a downside on the skill because you will have less skill damage, but you will boost their attack. But I will teach you how to counter this less hero skill damage. So we just need to boost it in or counter it later. We will talk about it later. So give max 5 points for the strengthened weaponry. And next, so the invincible and the whirlwind. So if you will building Nico for PvP, I advise to build it in invincible because for the five for the span of 5 seconds you have a 10% chance to activate the onslaught will increase Nico's ability or Nico's rather normal attack damage for 8% for 5 seconds. So in PvP you will just battling like a seconds or like 15 seconds and you will determine who will be the winner, right? We don't need too much uh minute of time to have PvP because if you will hit someone, it will just you need just boost on the first 3 to 5 seconds all your maximum damage on a short period of time. All right, so that's why I advise to build it here here in this path invincible. Why is not whirlwind? So I advise if you use Nico or you use Nico as a primary in behemoth, use whirlwind because um dealing behemoths is like a minute or 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, because you need uh to spend a lot of time to battling with the behemoth, right? So when so this whirlwind, for me, this is just my perspective, guys, because you need to deal more damage, right? And also, we will maximize this 10% chance additional hero skill damage, because Whirlwind, the longer, based on my observation, the in game, the longer the time you battling on a battlefield, you will be beneficial on this here additional skill damage. All right. Unlike on the PvP, you cannot maximize this additional uh, skill damage because you just battling on the field in a short period of time. For me, the additional hero skill damage, you will maximize this whirlwind when you're battling more than like 5 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes. That's why uh, I advise to build whirlwind for behemoth only, and build if you want Nico to be on primary on the PvP, you can build it invincible. So maybe it's just in you can reset, like you can just build whirlwind because you do more uh behemoth raids, right? So but you can use this as a PvP too. But I advise, if in the long run or like in the end game, if you want to Nico to be your primary in PvP, build invincible. And then if you want Nico is like your hunting, because sooner or later the game will release a good PvP archer, right? So advice, just build Nico in a whirlwind part, because yeah, for behemoth trades only. All right. So if you want to PvP, build this one. All right. So that's it. And let's proceed to the next. So all right. So um all right. So in the initial intuition, it can there is a chance when you deal in normal attack damage, a chance to remove debuff on yourself or on your hero, or on Nico. There is a not a conflict, but this is very beneficial. The cool under pressure and this initial intuition. And I think we don't need this re, irrepressible skill, because in battling, or when you're legion battling, it mitigates 0% enemy defense. I think it is good for PvP, but since for me, I want Nico to be my primary as a hero in Behemoth. I will not use this or get this irrepressible skill, because yeah, we just need to boost Nico's attack for the um giant, or rather, or on the behemoth, right? So if you want to build Nico in PvP, yeah, you can use this, because um it boosts the debuff from the enemy. All right. On it mitigates the enemy's defense. But now, since I build in Nico for behemoth, I will use these two. But for me, since I need more damage, so I will just pick this cool under pressure, because adds 2 more normal attack damage when your unit below 50%. So never say die. As long as you still survive in the behemoth, you just keep damaging the enemy. So either yellow or red bar, HP bar, you can keep poke the the behemoth. Anyway, so advice build is under pressure 5. And all right, on the next one is so crit damage, suppression, chance inflict, fertility. Okay, this is another boosting for the onslaught. So right, all right. So if I think this is for PvP because gaining onslaught for invisible have 10% chance, but this one is you will gain another 25%. So you will immediately um cast this invincible, yeah, onslaught rather. You will gain onslaught, increase their normal attack damage. So this is another boost. So if you building invincible, build the force will. If not, since I focus on whirlwind, I want Nico to be my primary as a behemoth leader or primary legion. So I will build Nico in a whirlwind part. So since this is for the PvP and highly recommended for PvP, this in the middle. So the two one is your pick, which one. But for me, I will um I will build the intrepid because you have a increase the legion focus and increase their normal crit rate by 1%. So um the normal crit rate is when you attack legion. Every time you attack legion, there is a chance, and you have a chance to activate your crit rate for a certain period of time, but not too much. But this can build or can boost your normal attack damage, right? And also this 25% to inflict fragility on the target when casting range skills, increasing normal attack for 2 seconds. This is 25 chance. Also this launching as 10% to heal your legion. So yeah, this is uh this too is good too, but since we, yeah, the heal can help but not quite. Maybe um you can partner up um your legion on the some support troops. But since we are building Nico on the behemoth side, so normal crit rate, it will can this can help boost Nico on his normal attack damage. All right, so build build the whirlwind up to here, intrepid up to unstoppable. Then the last one is, so should we pick the mighty slash or the mark of war? So for me, um, this is just additional attack for this slash. Unlike on the marks where it increase your attack legion by 0 up to maximum of 3%. All right. So since we are building the whirlwind part, we will build up to marks where mighty slash is good because every time you launch normal attack, there's a 50% chance additional normal attack. But since we need, like I said, in a behemoth, we need to boost our overall attack. So it's pertain the overall attack is pertaining for the skills, the normal attack. So not just focusing on the normal attack, but since we already boosting our crit here, normal attack. So exponentially or the highest rate, we can deal more or critical rate on our normal attack. So don't worry about it since you already get these two for behemoth rates and get the mark of war. Why? Because um increase 10 rather it will increase the attack of your legion by 0 point up to ayan up to 10 seconds of the maximum of 3%. So if up if yeah, when you, like I was said a while ago, you're battling for long period of time. So every seconds, every 0.5, every 10 seconds up to maximum uh, of 3%, like you're like battling a legion, behemoth for longest time. So you can maximize this skill up to 3%. So overall attack is not pertaining for normal, it's not pertaining for skill. This is the overall additional 3% attack boost for Nico, because you're battling for longest time, right? Not just a 10 seconds, but a minute, because you spend a lot of time on battling behemoth, unlike on, not not all the time you battling on PvP, right? But you need to enhance first your ability and building your hero. So I advise, when you advise to build Nico first on the behemoth side. I know that there's other PvP warriors or PvP heroes there, but for me, Nico is very good in battling behemoth. Number one, top one for me. All right, so building up to this precision part, up to this mark of war. All right, and if you want to PvP, yeah, you can build the mighty slash, because it will trigger every 20 seconds, because you're not as a marksman, I will pick my target and battling for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds and fall back. So yeah, we are just poking the enemy, or we battling the enemy for just a short period of time, and the 20 seconds is enough to reset this mighty slash. So like, give yourself a timestamp when you every battling an enemy, just after the um the the collision, just um back to your base, and or just fall back a bit, and after a second you can use this mighty slash, but it's just a triggering part. But this mighty slash can gain additional normal attack damage on the enemy. All right, so yeah, this build is just my perspective, and this is my um, understanding. So if it's up to you guys, if you want to follow my build, but yeah. So on the behemoth side, build the whirlwind up to um, mark mark of war. Then if you PvP, build the invincible up to mighty slash. All right. So there's a few points that I need to talk about in this precision part, since we are getting this strengthened weaponry. Strength and weaponry, your legion deals less skill damage, but we will counter it by this one. Your legion deals 80 or 0.8 more hero skill damage. We will max this because we will counter the 1%. 1% hero skill less damage, to gain more the intimidation to counter this one. Yeah, if you try to build, let's try. I think I have enough skill points up to that part. uh, hmm, 5 10 15. All right, so I just want to check if the less 1% will increase or just fixed. All right. All right. So good news. Um, your attack will increase, but it just 1% less hero skill damage. And we will counter it by building um, building the marksman attack again, and fully loaded deal more normal attack when launching range attack. Also, we will get this one. All right. So on just level 2, I think you can already um counter the 1% here. less hero skill by boosting your skill damage. So like if we have less 1% here, so you can have at least 0 0.6 additional boost damage, but I recommend to max this up to 5, so you can deal more extra skill damage. All right, so the last part is um shower of blows or bullseye. So actually, it doesn't matter which one of this, because this two is just a additional boost. But we already build Nico on the behemoth part, which is the whirlwind up to marks of war. So for me, since we're already boost our skill damage, since we already focus on precision part, why not we can boost a little skill damage. So I'd advise to build Nico for uh shower of blows, because when you're casting range shield, there's a 50% chance that your next range skill will deal more 8% more damage. Like I said, we need more damage when battling Behemoth. So this build is for Behemoth build. So yeah, I will post at the end of the video the overall build on this precision part of the archer. All right. So next, let's talk about um, skill. All right. We have control. We have. I don't know if we have skill marksman. I think none, because Greg is mobility. Gwen is precision again. So there is no other archer commander here. Kinera is control. So the only left is here is Hosk. I don't yet unlock Hosk, but soon soon enough, I think. Kinera is control. All right. So maybe let's talk about control. So the best example of control hero here is Kinera. Kinera has this rattlesnake strike. So dealing um 100 1400 damage factor or skill damage factor. Also target, also the second description here is target damage dealt reduction. All right, so less damage or damage reduction. All right, the skill 2 is passive skill, just boosting Kinera attack and skill damage. Boosting the normal attack and and skill reduction damage. So you have the first skill for overall damage dealt reduction of 15%. The target this is pertaining to the target damage dealt reduction. Also the um also the hero skill damage taken reduction. So you just nerfing the enemy at the same time you're boosting you're boosting your skill reduction or skill damage reduction. All right, it's very good. And also, the third skill of Kinera is the hunting pace, and the unit marksman is just boosting put up to 30. Oh goodness, 30% bonus. Like Nico is just giving a balance of normal attack of 20% for normal attack, and uh, count counter attack damage for 20%. I think Nico is best because Nico has counter attack, right? And I don't know if Kinera has a counter attack, but the Kinera is like 30%. My goodness, 30% boosting on physical attack bonus. Also, all right, s- Kinera has this physical counter attack damage dealt bonus of 30%. If you match Kinera to Nico, you have overall of 50% of counterattack bonus. All right. So anyway, very very good. Also, there is march speed reduction here. So every time you launch, there is a third like 20% and 20% chance to gain physical slow on the enemy. So yeah, so very very good. And also the last is a jawbreaker. So the jawbreaker, it will just enhance the normal attack or the defense break of the first skill of Kinera. So yeah, every time Kinera launch a normal attack and they have a 20% chance to inflict defense break on the um, legion or the target legion, and also reducing their death by 20% in 3 seconds. So very very deadly because yeah, we can see that Kinera is built for PvP. So what we can expect more, right? So yeah, let's talk about is the control part. So for the control part, of course, we will maximize the control part here. All right, so let's build. I already built Kinera on the control part here. There are two things that you need to know. If you're building Kinera as a head head spearing head spear of your team, and if you want more on survivability, yeah, so you can you can survive even though yeah, we're given that um Archer is very squishy, right? But on building little bit toughness on the Archer, you will can you can maximize um the counter attack damage part. All right. So, but since I don't have yet to try that, but for now, we will focus on more synergize talent for um, archer or marksman control part. All right. So let's build the overall attack again, the overall speed, and the overall health. So also we will build this backstabber. So since so we can unlock the other skill. All right. So control. So build the another boots here, the overall speed. So on the open field, yeah, in the PvP, movement speed is very very critical. You just need to need this to boost your um movement speed on the battlefield, because arch is kind of low in movement speed, but this can help, right? All right, so we have this first boots, second boots, and yeah, we will build uh Kinera on additional damage. Yeah, like a while ago, all conquering. Since if you want to build Kinera as a little toughness to maximize the counter attack damage, yeah, you can build the all conquering. But for now, since we are focusing more on the damage that we can dealt on the battlefield, yeah, you can build this again overall attack. And also there's a quite few here. I don't know if the adrenaline rush is good because it boosts your normal attack damage, but we just need, since we are control, we are relying on our skills. So if you cannot launch the first skill, you cannot debuff or kind of control the enemy. All right, so we need to cast our skill immediately. So I will build, since you already get the overall attack, we will build it in the high spirit so we can gain more rage regeneration. Also, we will give the soul siphon to uh to counter the enemy's um range kills. All right, so like I said ago, on the battlefield, you need to control the enemy. So Soulsire Phone is very, very good because um, the counter attack, right? On like on this one is just inflicting slow and march speed, but on countering attack or counter attack have a 10% chance to steal 10 range for the enemy. So um, there's a probability or a chance that you can cast your skill first before them. because you are gaining this stealing their range and giving yourself a chance to cast your skill immediately. All right. All right. So next one. hmm Next one is shift of analysis. So this is less counterattack damage, and also there is like heal. And when your legion enters a battle, they slow the target legion, reducing the movement by 4%. Okay. So since we have this range part, and you want, if you want to build your uh to deal more damage, we will get this intimidation. But this part is very good to this blind side, but um you can put the last point here maybe. Yeah. But for now, we will build the 5-5 intimidation up to, let's see. So the temper is giving the legion skill and gain additional range. This one is casting your legion have to inflict the gloom target. All right. So reducing the target's attack when you casting that gloom. Hmm. Also, ambush. When your legion launch from attack, they have chance 10% chance to inflict different break, reducing their death by 1%. So if we would take the other skill here, there's a 20% chance to inflict defense break, and it will enhance also this one to immediately defense break the enemy for additional percentage, or a chance to inflict to activate the defense break. All right, you're like a monster debuff, right? But since like I said a while ago, we need to cast our skill immediately, especially this soul siphon. It will steal the skill of the enemy or range. So since there's a chances that not a total guaranteed, but this is just an additional 10%, just only 10%. If this become 15 or 20, I think I can get this ambush. But now, since we are dealing to have deal more damage or to cash our skill, so we need more temper, or we need more additional rage skills. So every time your legion takes skill damage, we can fight back and uh we can we can have this additional range to cast to counter, to immediately cast our skill to the enemy. So let's build this temper, temper, and up to here, eye for eye. So when your legion gains debuff, they have 50% chance to slow the enemy, reduce marching speed. Alright, this is very beneficial when the enemy tries to run. You can deal more. Alright, here's the scenario. So the enemy tries to run and you activate this eye on eye. Since the enemy can their movement can be slow after 5 seconds, and this effect can be triggered every 5 seconds. For the 5 seconds, you just need to deal addition to cast your skill immediately. All right. So to steal more rage and to gain more rage, and if you slow the enemy, you also gain rage on this one. If they can fight back and cast skill on you, you can have additional 10% range to cast your skill immediately too. All right, so this is very good for me in terms of PvP, because yeah, rooting the enemy up to their death is good for the archer part. Yeah, we need more synergize skills or ability to get our prey. All right. Anyway, so build the temper up to eye for an eye. This is very beneficial, especially on the open field, since movement speed is one factor on the fighting on the open field. All right. So next, which is one, the autonomous range or the reticent? So um for me, yeah, since we are building the slow part also, we have a chance to silence the enemy, because this one is like dispel the target legion and only triggered by every 20 seconds. So it's still good casting range and above effect or dispel the target legion, but silencing them is yeah, not just we're full of rage, and we can cast our skills, and we have a chance to stop them to cast the skill too, right? How what's the even part of that? But yeah, this resistance is very useful if we could build Karina up to this part. So we getting the range here, and we getting the temper up to the iPhone and I. Also, let's silence the enemy. So there's a 20% chance to silence the target for preventing this castle for 2%, 2 seconds rather. So it's very, 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 very good. Okay. So um, the last point here, since we don't have any more boost, I want to build the additional intimidation part. But since Kinera is a PvP, let's maximize the PvP part. So let's build the overall attack. Here's another boots. Yes, another boots. Because we need just minimum of three boots. Observing in this game, some legion I build as two boots is very slow. But building three boots on the legion gives yeah, like a 50% good in movement speed, because honestly Archer is very slow. I swear you guys. All right, so these three boots give little push on the movement speed. All right, so build overall attack, overall speed. All right, so there's another range here. Tempting to build another range, because you stealing the range from the enemy. You have this launching normal attack there. There's a chance to gain um to gain rage kills, gradually rage kills. But yes, we will build another high spirit. So we have one high spirit here, one high spirit there, and we have a temper. Okay. So why not building your hero your skill damage, right? Why not building that? Because if we build the high spirit, we can get this. Don't worry about the damage, because we have this armor of Balor. So we can still boost our overall dealt damage. This is just, guys, this is just the skill damage, but we need to enhance our overall skill, our overall damage. Building Army of Balor, it will boost not just your normal, but your not just your normal, not just your skill damage, but your overall attack. All right. Every time you are in battle, increase damage dealt by your legion while in battle by 1%. 1% every 10 seconds of maximum of 3%. This is like the precision part, or the counter part of precision. This part up to the maximum damage. So, like I said, it good for what you call this. This is gaining your attack legion and the precision part, right? Marks of war. Gaining every second, you will gain additional attack, right? For 0.5 for every 10 seconds. All right. So, what is the difference of that in this one? All right. So this this one is every time you are in battle, but um when you're on the lack of the draw, when your legion launches a counter attack on the field, they reduce damage. So we get good in a little bit tanky, because because yeah, counter attack every time you Now, every time you deal normal attack damage, you also receive counter attack, or damaging the enemy, you will receive the counter attack. But since we are not dealing with the overall counter of the legion of this legion, but we just need to deal more attack damage. So this armor bearer will give boost on as long as your legion in a battle, there is a chance that you will increase 1% every 10 seconds. So uh, this I building this for the tank, because tank is very very what do you call this, hard to deal with, especially on the cavalry. Yeah, because we can battle them because we're very very squishy, but we just need to deal more damage. So we are squishy, but marksmen are squishy, but we can deal um, an amazing damage. So I'm building this PvP part of the Army of Valor. So this is just another boost on the overall this 1%, or for every 10 seconds up to 3% is, yeah, is very very uh good in additional part on the boosting part. All right, the 1 point is, the question is where you put your 1 point. So either you can put the 1 point on the grants healing, or you can get this another boots. It's up to you guys. You have only, you can, you reach all the our targets here on the 59 points, and since you're left on 1 point, you can drop here or here on the lucky stars, or because on the lucky star, whenever you inflict debuff, so since this is a control type, that there's a lot of debuff, we're giving a lot of debuff to the enemy. When you, every time you giving give the debuff on the enemy, you can have this healing factor. um yeah, but for me, yeah, I love the speed. So increase your march speed of your legion marksman by 3%. So I would just put the last point here, but it's up to you guys if you want here or here. It's up to you guys, but for me, I will give the little slippers, or not the boots, because we already get the three boots, right? We already get the three boots. We just get this um another my 1 point for the movement speed here. All right, so that's it for the archers. So I don't um talk about the mobility part, because for me it's very self-explanatory, and honestly, um yeah, this is very good if we have a legendary commander on mobility part, because we have here, since Kirk is a flying unit, we can have like Tia is a PvP part, and also a flying unit, right? So we will talk about other stuff and thing and stuff on this PvP overall archers. Yeah, I will, because this Thea is overall in any type of unit. So she excels on the every type of unit. Whenever you partner, put on Thea, maybe archer or cavalry or infantry. It doesn't matter because she excels. Oh, anyway, that's all. Sorry for this bit. Um, is a bit long video, but I just want to explain the both PvP and PvP side and the behemoth part. So I hope guys you learn something about this build. I hope you apply this. I hope so, but it's up to you guys. This is my own perspective on build, and on my based on my own knowledge. So thank you guys for watching this video. So see you next time. Peace.